So lads, welcome to the captain, Mr. Moments Puyol player review. Man's got the fuzzy hair, he's got the afro, what else do you want? He is indeed 5'10", medium high work rates, right footed, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, he's got it all. Being Spanish and in the Icon League, this guy links to everybody and he really is a throwback for a lot of people. So whether this guy is going to be worth the SBC or even the market value of 750k on Xbox and 800k on PlayStation, you'll have to wait and see. Getting onto his face card stats here, 75 pace, 62 dribbling, 46 shooting, 96 defending, 70 passing and 92 physical. Overall, this guy looks unreal.
Impressive.
However, there are a couple stats where I'm a bit iffy, and that is definitely the agility imbalance. The agility and balance are really low, and that might hinder how he plays. But as a central defender, it's not the end of the world. But defensively, man, this guy looks unreal. 96 defending overall with 92 physical as well. Yes, he's not the tallest, but that's not going to stop him from winning headers. Whether the ball's on the deck or up in the air, this guy is going to win it. Slide tackle, stand tackle, doesn't matter. Another thing to talk about is that pace. It is 75 overall. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. This guy could do with a pace boost. So I am straight off the bat going to say I do recommend a catalyst just because it will get that not only pace up, but passing as well. So for me, that's the ideal chem style. And then moving on to the traits, he does have power header and team player, which means this guy plays for the badge. This guy will get stuck in all game long, especially when he's got the 94 aggression as well. He's not going to back down. And as you all know, he is a Barcelona legend, so that is something for a lot of people. And people will probably do it anyway, regardless whether he's good or bad. So in saying all that, let's get on to the gameplay and see how he fares in game. Okay, so overall, where to start? Man, defensively, this guy is an absolute brute. Nothing gets past him, and for me, that definitely comes down to his defensive awareness. Puyol knows exactly where his man is at all times, and he sticks to him like glue. And if they do happen to get the ball, this guy will either slide tackle, stand tackle, or do whatever he can to get his body in front of the ball and stop the opponent getting through a goal, which is something very important. And then moving on to how he actually feels on the ball, off the ball, he feels like an icon, and that is something very special because there are some players out there that just don't feel that great. But in game, he just feels like an icon, and that's really what you want at the end of the day. And then something that did surprise me was this guy actually feels surprisingly rapid. I was actually pleasantly surprised with how quick he was and how easily he did catch up to players like Mbappe. And for me, I wasn't even playing a chem style on him. I did just try him with a basic the whole time, but with the catalyst, this guy's going to be even quicker. So I definitely recommend you do put a catalyst on him, but even if you do play basic, this guy is still rapid. And then dribbling wise, he was surprisingly good. I didn't actually find him to get caught on the ball at all. And when opportunities arise when you do have to dribble through, he didn't have a problem at all. So that is, for me, it's a positive. Yes, his agility and balance are bad, but overall, I didn't find it to be terrible. So, and then aerial ability. Yes, this guy is 5'10", but in the 3 games I played, I didn't actually lose a single header with him, which is something to note. And when you do partner him up with someone taller, like a Blanc, for example, it's really the perfect partnership. And then we move on to links. As you all know, he is an icon, so he does link to everybody, but being Spanish, he does get a couple decent strong links as well. So that is definitely something to keep in note when you do look to get this card. And yes, I know the team spirit trait doesn't actually mean anything, but this guy really fights for the badge. Aggression wise, this guy is phenomenal. He lets nothing get past, doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what. he is always getting stuck into the play. And for me, controlling my center backs all the time, I absolutely love that. So that is definitely a pro. And then con-wise, as I said before, agility and height, it's not the end of the world. Yes, I would like it to be a little better, but for me, that's really picking at straws. I didn't really notice either be an issue. So really, it's just something to take into consideration. So when saying all that, overall, enjoyment-wise, I'm gonna give him a 9.2. And the reason for that is, when I partnered him up with Blanc, I just felt so solid at the back. And when you consider the fact you can actually partner him up with Blanc, if you do choose to get him in the icon swaps, then your central defensive roles are literally taken for the rest of the year. So really, that is something to keep in mind. And then moving on to value for coins, I am gonna in fact give him an 8.7. I think he's really well priced. Being at around 750 to 800k, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either. I would like that price to be down a little bit, which is why SBC wise, 500k for me, I think that's a steal. I think it is very well priced because yes, it's not more than the market value, and it means people can use their fodder to potentially get this card for a discounted price. So if you can get this card for 300k, for example, definitely worth it. I could not recommend him any more. But anyway, that will wrap up the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully this did help you. If it did, smash that like button down below and let me know what you thought in the comments. And also let me know if you do happen to pick him up and how he is for you. I'd love to hear from you guys, and as always, it's been your boy Ticccy. Don't forget to check out all the links down in the description, and I will look to catch you guys all in the next one. Peace out, lads. That's a shaka, but hey, peace out.